Alright, so both of these clips are from today. It's actually multiple clips. just gonna conjoin them into one video. The first video I shot, you would see that there were it's the big stacks. You would see the two big stacks, just amazingly super huge. Number one, the tournament wasn't that huge, but their stacks was just outrageously huge compared to everybody else. And they're the ones that was sitting out, so you would notice that. But my point for this wasn't to point this out. It just happened to be that. And what I mean by it is the sitting out players. You would see in the first video, and you would also see it in the second video. I already know what it is. No one can't tell me anything different. I know they're cheating, they're scamming, and I know it's ACR. So I just want to hear your opinions. You tell me what you think, but I mean, I know what I think, and I'm just going to share what I'm thinking. And I would like for you to, just take that into consideration of what's going on and what I'm talking about and what I'm showing, and just go hop in the game and check it out for yourself. Alright, so as you can see, I typed scam before it even happened. We have this. I have very little interaction, but I have some to warrant something crazy, something suspicious. Just the way they play, it's like computerized, but then it's also just, I don't know how to explain it, but just know I just lost a hand. I'm going to show you the hand. And I typed that before it even occurred, because I just knew. So I have ace queen, and I don't jam, because it seems like every time I jam, especially pre-flop, I lose. No matter what I have. And this player played like suspiciously slow, like every single time. Like it's showing sped up, but it's not. They wasn't playing this fast. And again, just computerized. Yes, again, my ace queen. But when I get pocket nines and I jam or I play it smart, I always lose. They always have an ace queen or ace king. They always hit their king. They always hit their queen. If they do hit their aces, usually they hit two pair. And it's the same pattern. Same patterns. It's patterns. It's not coincidences. It's patterns. It's not patterns that happen every once in a while. It's all the time. All the time. Not some of the time. All of the time. And again, it's to a big. It's. Have you noticed? Okay, we understand. A lot of us, well, some of us understand. In tournaments, especially this far in tournaments, especially with stack sizes, we understand that the large stack do open up a lot wider. And that's okay. We understand. But I mean, that doesn't mean that you're going to win all of the time. But if you're winning all of the time, it's it's mind-boggling. If it's winning all the time for these players, it's not a coincidence. It's something that's being done on purpose. On purpose, not. And look, and there's that sit-out thing. There's that thing that I'm talking about. They sit out, and all of a sudden they pop back in when they get a hand. And when they get a hand, it's usually a hand that they win with. It's like, I don't understand that. You sit out, then you come back in when you get a hand, and you wind up just winning that hand. A lot of times it don't even be a great hand. They do this with fours. They do this with basically any pair, even deuces and threes. But right back to sitting out. Right back to sitting out. Sit out, get a good hand, usually play it, usually win. And when I mean usually, I mean just about all the time. American Card Room, I hope you guys die. That's it. I mean, it's a simple fact. I just hope you guys die. I hope you guys fall off the face of the earth. Nothing but a scam. You see this? A scam. America's Card Room, a scam. It's not even America. It's not even in America. It's Scam America Card Room. That's the new name. Scam City, man. Alright, so check this out. This is the same tournament. The same person. I just entered that tournament. I entered in late for a reason. The later I enter, the less I'm cheated by America's Card Room. So I enter late. But it's my very first hand of the tournament. I've only wind up out of the 10 hands, no, not 10, 7 hands. Out of the 7 hands I played in this tournament, I've actually only played past pre-flop, past the flop 3 times. Every time, loss. So, here it is. The very first hand. The very first hand of the tournament for me. Yes, and it was one of those players that was sitting out and magically came back in and magically called my jam to magically hit that flop to magically win. If it was the other way around, a 10 would have came and they would have won with a straight. And I would have been sitting there left with a jack. But it's not. So they're going to hit their jack. I'm not going to hit my queen, nor am I going to hit my 10. That's how it works on this site. My very first hand. And as you can see, they're still sitting out. But I mean, how can I further prove all of this nonsense? Like, I am literally showing you guys in real time and replays and everything, the fishiness. It's there. It's right in front of our faces. And you still have people talking about, oh, you're just a short... It's right there. It's sitting out again. This is the same player. Let me see it. Let me try to prove it more that this is the same player. Look, you can see the name. They sit out, and then when it's like they have an awesome hand, they're or not even an awesome hand, just a hand they know they're gonna. I don't know. But it's just it's the weirdest stuff. I mean, I'm showing videos, man. I'm showing videos, non-replayed. I'm showing replays. You know, it's there. I'm not the only person saying it. I'm like one of the only persons putting it all together and tying it all together. But just check it out. I mean, and you can see within my last 2 or 3 videos I posted, I mentioned that. You know, I've always noticed it and seen it. I was just more focused on the other type of cheating that was going on. But again, this is part of ACR's in-house team, in-house players. You may heard me use this term a few weeks ago. Push accounts. Well, that's what I believe they are. They are push accounts. They're in the same family as the in-house players, as the in-house bots. You know, these push accounts. What they do is they just fill up tournaments. They sit there. They sit out. They win a few hands. They sit out, and they always come in on the hand that they know they're going to win, because what usually happens that I notice is they do win. And I want you to see this, because you don't have to take my word. You just have to listen to me and then go put it into action and go see for yourself. Because you're no matter video proof or not, some of you guys are still gonna be like, oh, skeptical, and no, blah, blah. But no, it's there. You can go see for yourself. I'm just pointing it out. I want to be the one to point it out so you can see it and you can go test it out for yourself. But there are these push accounts, man. They push money to these accounts so they can keep it within that winning poker network. Yeah, it's a network, all right. It's a network of cheating, scamming, lying, thieving. That's it. That is it. So this is from today. Today is June 25th. So I'm going to go ahead and load it up so you guys can see, so you guys can get this knowledge, so you guys can check it out for yourselves, and you guys can be aware of this. Because they will sit out, and all of a sudden they're in on the hand, and they wind up winning. Happens to me every time. But there's times where I'm not sitting out, but somehow I'm logged out, or something happens and I come back in and the hand is over. I don't get no count. I don't get that 60 seconds. And it's usually a hand that I'm going to win. I'm not going to say I'm not going to. Well, yeah, I can say that because a few times it has happened in the middle of a hand that I was winning so far. And I was logged out, or I was timed out, or whatever happened, some glitch. That's why I need to get this on a continuous stream, so you guys can also see some of these things that pop up, these obstacles that popped up in my way that I have to, that cost me most of the time. But yeah, I mean, there it is. You can see for yourself.